Hello YouTube, Film Buff 06 here, coming your way with a review / rant on the piece of shit Vince Vaughn Christmas comedy movie titled Fred Claus, which was released in 2007 and was directed by David Dobkin, who previously directed Vaughn alongside Owen Wilson in my opinion, grossly overrated Wedding Crashers 2 years prior. Now, now the story of this movie is that we have this guy called Fred Claus, played by Vince Vaughn, who is this selfish asshole who despises everything that his younger and much more famous brother, Saint Nicholas Claus, played by Paul Giamatti, stands for. And one day he actually gets arrested and banged up in jail after an incident involving a dozen costumed Santas, and suddenly this opportunity to get $50,000 falls on his lap, courtesy of a phone call from his from Nicholas, telling him to come to the North Pole and help him with the Christmas rush, due to the fact that Nicholas has some problems of his own. Because this corporate business guy called Clyde Northcutt, played by Kevin Spacey, wants to shut down all of Santa's operations at the North Pole, and can only do so if he messes up not once, not twice, not one time, not 2 times, but 3 times. And of course it's up to Fred to try and save Christmas, and yada 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 yada. Now, what did I think of Fred Claus the movie? Well, first off, I do not get Vince Vaughn. I do not get Vince Vaughn's appeal whatsoever. I mean, for my money, the guy is not smart, he is not funny, he is not clever, and he can't even act to save his life. I mean, almost all the films that he's acted in have been nothing but crap. I mean, he was in stuff like Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World. He was in the infamous shot-for-shot remake of Psycho. He was in Zoolander. He was in Domestic Disturbance. Also, Old School, Starsky and Hutch, Dodgeball, Anchorman, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Be Cool. I already mentioned Wedding Crashers, The Breakup, 4 Christmases, Couples Retreat, The Dilemma, The Watch, The Internship. He's in Anchorman 2, which I think is released now, and stuff like that. I mean, again, I just do not get the appeal of this guy at all. I know a lot of people seem to like Vince Vaughn because he is so funny. I'm just not one of these people. Now, what did I think of the film itself? Well, I have a few positives to say about this film. I like how the film began with like this like 5 to 10 minute prologue sequence chronicling the childhoods of both brothers, Fred and Nick, and how it explores Fred's relationship with his brother and how he eventually grows to hate Nicholas, and grows to hate Nicholas. I kind of liked that opening. I also like how it ends with, of course, Fred saving Christmas and hearing that beautiful rendition of Silent Night. I don't know who sings it, but not only did that rendition bring a tear to my eye, but it also made me sing along with it, really. And there's also a little amusing sequence that is set where Fred goes to like this siblings anonymous meeting, which is kind of a parody of these AA meetings, you know, Alcoholics Anonymous, and I like the little cameos from the brothers of Sylvester Stallone, Bill Clinton, and Alec Baldwin. You know, and they are Frank Stallone, Roger Clinton, and Stephen Baldwin, of course. I thought that was pretty amusing. Also, while not one of the best portrayals of Santa Claus I've ever seen, Vince Vaughn, not Vince Vaughn, Paul Giamatti is still the best thing in the movie, about this movie, and I kind of liked his loved his portrayal of Santa. His portrayal of Santa is that he is this stressed out, overworked man who is who doesn't want to this overworked man who is trying his best to make all these toys in time to deliver them on Christmas Eve. I did like, yes, he may lose his cool at times, but still, it's pretty entertaining, a pretty entertaining performance. But everything else about the movie is just a fucking inconsistent mess, really. I mean, the script is horribly written. The jokes fall incredibly flat. The production design is, especially of the North Pole, is just fake looking and looks as if it's been ripped right out of the Polar Express. The visual effects are shit, as well as the special effects. The direction is bland. The characters, except for Santa, you don't give two shits about. the slew of talent within this cast. I mean, you've got including the likes of Miranda Richardson, Kathy Bates, Trevor Peacock from Vicar of Dibley, Rachel Weisz, Kevin Spacey, and Elizabeth Banks are just all totally wasted in their roles in this. There's also stuff in this film that that is too childish to adults, but also stuff that that young kids won't be able to understand. I mean, I do get that the film is trying to appeal to both target audiences, but in the end it just didn't work, sadly. So what you have here is just an awkwardly inconsistent mess of a movie, which is quite frankly one of the worst Christmas movies I have ever seen. And if I were to give this film a rating, I would be incredibly generous and give Fred Claus just 2 out of 10. But seriously, to Fred Claus the movie, I say bah humbug. Now, feel free to leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts on Fred Claus and Vince Vaughn. Do you like him? Do you hate him? And if so, please tell me why in the comment section below. Plus, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And until my next video... Wait, what? There is another Vince Vaughn Christmas comedy movie I have to review next. Which one is it this time? 4 Christmases? Really? Damn. Right. Yes, my next movie review is going to be of 4 Christmases. Fucking wish me luck with that movie. But at least on a lighter note, my next video is going to be my last ever regular DVD collection update video of 2013. And until then, do take care, everyone, and Merry Christmas.